sipping. Since I've been too young, I mean, baby girl, I've been popping, I've been rolling.
Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Just Kiesha. If you're new and you're tuned in to yet another video that's part of my BBL journey series, today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the things that they do not tell you about surgery. And it's going to be a chit chat. Get ready with me, because why not? Like, you know, so I'm just going to show you guys how I achieve this like really calm, simple, everyday makeup look, because this is not a makeup artist, while talking to you guys about what they don't tell you about surgery. Alright, so we not want to pay none of this any mind. Is to get ready with me, so we know we're going to take care of all of this really soon. But yeah, y'all, I wanted to do this video because I feel like I've been giving y'all all the tea on like what to expect, what to buy, blah blah blah, but it's like you don't really hear what they don't tell you about surgery. So I wanted to like just do this get ready with me and just give y'all the tea on what they don't tell you about surgery, or like what to expect afterwards. I'm gonna get into like doing my makeup. I'm actually not really going anywhere today. I'm just gonna be shooting some content. If y'all see me looking down, that's because that's where my mirror is. But yeah, I'm gonna be, hold on, let me turn this off. But yeah, I'm gonna be just filming some content or whatever that I need to do. So again, I'm not a makeup artist, so do not come for me if y'all see me doing anything incorrect. But yeah, there's so much stuff, you guys, that they do not tell y'all about surgery. Like so much stuff. Like I literally had to figure out stuff as I went, like, and it was the most frustrating thing ever. Before I get into it, let me do my brows, because y'all know this brow in particular never looks like this one. Like it always gives me a hard time because they're not shaped the same. So yeah. So now that we got the brows on, y'all, I'm gonna actually use the Smashbox Photo Finish to prime my face, because I have very noticeable pores when it comes to doing makeup. But yeah, so some stuff that they don't tell you about surgery, like that I had to like literally figure out on my own, was, all right, so first of all, right now I am struggling with loose skin. So I know that for the most part, a lot of people that are more geared towards tummy tuck have like a lot more weight to them, or like have like a lot more, you know, fat to them, to where they know they're gonna have loose skin. So for me in particular, like my doctor, he told me straight up, like, you know, I don't deal with skin, but at the same time I didn't think, like, me being the way that I was gonna have to deal with loose skin. Honey, yes I did. I'm still dealing with loose skin now. Like I have to continuously get cavitation treatments and continuously do carboxy treatments and wear Fajas and all types of stuff because I have loose skin. Like you guys can't really see it in certain like pictures that I may post and stuff like that, but it's there. Like it is absolutely there. So like I feel like definitely in terms of that, do some research, because if you feel like you might be someone that has loose skin, maybe talk to your doctor and see if a tummy tuck might be more beneficial for you to get the results that you want. Because even now, like when I go get my massages, I'm just like, do you think like I need a tummy tuck? And they're like, no, you don't need a tummy tuck. But it's like, so when is this loose skin gonna go away? Because I need it gone. Like, don't nobody want no loose skin when they're trying to be cute, you know? So definitely do your research in terms of that, because they did not tell me nothing about no loose skin. They did not tell me that I might have loose skin. They just told me straight up, like, we don't deal with loose skin. Like, we don't deal with skin. We, like, my doctor specifically is like, I don't deal with skin. I'm just doing the lipo and the BBL. So it was just like, okay, I guess maybe it was the doctor that I went to too, like maybe other doctors mentioned it, but me specifically, they didn't tell me nothing about no loose skin. They didn't tell me how hard I was gonna work to make my skin not look loose and or like saggy. So I like literally have to do mad stuff. Like I have to work out, I have to do all these treatments to tighten my skin, and it's literally like in my lower stomach area where most of the fat was, because of my fupa. I don't have it in my back obviously, and I don't have it anywhere else but like my fupa area. Like I definitely feel like if you guys are someone that are like doing lipo or have done lipo and you're a little on the heavier side, no offense to anyone, but you're a little on the heavier side and you know you might have some loose skin, definitely ask that question. Like make sure you ask your doctor, like, is this ideal for me, or should I lean more towards a tummy tuck? More than likely they're gonna say do lipo and then get a tummy tuck anyways, but at least they gave you that idea. Like for me, they're saying I still don't need a tummy tuck, but I'm just like, if I gotta go through all of this for some loose skin, just tummy tuck me now, like please. Sorry if y'all hear any background noise. Like every weekend when it's nice out in my neighborhood, they want to have a party, so they're like testing their music or whatever for whatever party. But yeah, y'all, definitely loose skin was something that I didn't expect. I just expected, like, you know, oh, I'm gonna get lipo, so I'm gonna be snatched to the gods. No, it's really a whole process. But yeah, so that actually leads like into the next thing that I want to talk about in terms of what they don't tell you. They don't tell you how much of a process surgery is. Like you guys probably hear me mention in a couple of videos how it is more like a mental thing than anything, or was more like a mental thing than anything for me specifically, because your body just changes and changes and changes. Like before you see your final result, it's gonna change like 3 or 4 times, and you're gonna love it and you're gonna hate it. So when I say it was like a mental thing for me, like I literally went through phases where I loved my results, and then I went through phases where I absolutely hated my results. I've had moments where I cried because I didn't like my results, and I've had moments where I felt like, wow, I'm a whole baddie right now. Like, who gonna tell me something? Nobody. Like, you know, it's definitely a process that you have to prepare for mentally more than anything, because number one, like a lot of women, they go into surgery thinking that they're gonna come off the table looking like somebody's next Bernie's Burgos, like, or, you know, like, first of all, we gotta be realistic. Like, they have multiple rounds, they have money, they have all these things that they can, you know, use to get the look that they want. Not to say that people that might be watching may not be in those situations, but me in particular, I don't have money for multiple rounds, honey. Like, I saved for my surgery, I did what I had to do to get my surgery, and now I'm doing what I got to do to maintain my results, because honey, I don't got it to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times at all, like, you know. But yeah, so that's the first mistake we make. Like, we go into surgery thinking that, you know, we're gonna come out looking a certain type of way. We go and we give our doctors wish picks, which is, if for those of you that don't know what a wish pick is, hold on, let me blend this. A wish pick is pretty much like a picture of someone else, and you want to look like that person. But like, it's like you can't, like, I have wish picks saved, but I didn't show my doctor any of my wish picks, just because I feel like this person, I don't know them. I don't know how they looked before. I don't know if this is their first round. I don't know if this is their 8th round. Like, I don't know. So how can I go based off this picture and say, like, I want to look like this? Like, our measurements aren't the same. Her BMI probably was different from mine. Like, you just never really know. So we go in here with, you know, the idea of wanting to come out looking a certain type of way, and then when we don't, we're disappointed. And I honestly felt like that was me in the beginning. Like, if I'm being completely transparent, you guys, I had already like put through another consultation for surgery for a 2nd round, because I didn't give myself the time to heal properly. I didn't give myself enough, like I didn't have enough patience with my body to just do what it needed to do. I was just like, what the hell? Like I look the same. Like I don't understand what I just spent all this money on. Like I didn't give my body enough time to heal before I even went and did another consultation. Not to say that I moved forward with it, but I definitely was like, I'm gonna submit this because what's going on here? Like, you know. So yeah, I definitely went through a phase where I was just like hating myself. Like I was like, what, regretting it. Like what did I just do? What did I just spend thousands of dollars on? Because I don't like it. Because I don't look the way that I thought I was gonna come out looking in my head. Because no one told me that that's not realistic. No one told me that you ain't gonna get this snatched off one time. Like, you know what I mean? Unless you know, already have like a perfect frame and you just need a little bit of assistance with certain stuff. But no one told me that I had to really prepare myself mentally for this. So that was something that I had to learn on my own. Now your body changing multiple times. So like I just mentioned, I absolutely hated y'all. I hated my results in the beginning because number one, I didn't look how I expected to look. Like I saw that like my fupa, everything was gone, which I love. Like the day coming home from the next day when I took everything off and I saw myself, I looked amazing. But then when the swelling started to go down and everything started to just form, I started feeling like I'm losing my butt, I'm losing my hips, I'm losing my lats, and I still got my stomach. What? Like what? You do lose fat when you have surgery. Not all of the fat survives, which is, you know, true, which is realistic. I knew that. But I wasn't losing as much as I thought I was. I just wasn't seeing the full, you know, picture of what I looked like because I was still swollen. That's another thing that I didn't know, that nobody told me about. I didn't know that I was going to be swollen for so freaking long. They say that your body technically deals with swelling after surgery anywhere between 3 months to a year. So they say technically 6 months is when you see your real results, but you can still be swollen for up to a year from when you have your surgery. I'm about to be 4 months post-op, so it's like I don't even know if like these are legit my results yet. Like who knows? My results might change, or like how I look now might change and be completely different from what I look like now. But yes, y'all, the swelling had me in my feelings. Like I was in my feelings every single day that I took my faja off and looked swollen because I felt like, what the hell did I pay for? Why is my stomach big? It's not snatch. It's not giving snatch. It's not giving no stomach. It's not giving baddie. It's giving bulge. That's what it was giving. And I was so depressed, like so depressed. Like I mentioned, I actually went and put through another consultation. I was like doing the most. Hold on. I was doing the most. But yeah, I was like going through it, y'all. Like when my my swelling just had me depressed. Like literally I was going through it nonstop. And then the thing about it was like there's not really like much you can do. Like you can get your massages, but if your body swells up, it swells up. And then the thing about it too is like every little thing can make your body swell. Like you could swell off of eating too much salt. You could swell off of being in your faja and having it like way too tight. Like that makes you swell. Over compressing could make you swell. Sex could make you swell. So much shit literally can make you swell. And it was just the most tedious thing ever, because like, you guys, when I tell you, like, I was swollen to the point where it's like you could see it through my clothes. I just was like, I just went and had a whole procedure done, and I'm fat still, like my stomach's still poking through my clothes. No. So yes, they don't tell you about swelling. When you get surgery, you definitely are going to swell. You're going to be swollen, and when that swelling goes down is when you start to see the loose skin that comes afterwards, if you have any loose skin that may, you know, be. I have 2 kids, so I mean, like I said, I didn't expect to have loose skin because I wasn't like huge, but someone like my size definitely had loose skin. So it, you know, it happens. Everybody's different, but I'm still swollen now. Every now and then I'm still bloated, I'm still swollen. It's just like a mental thing. Like, you literally just have to prepare for your body to change literally like 4 or 5 times before you even see your final results, like, because it's going to. So another thing that I recently was told by the woman that does my massages, this is kind of like more in terms of like how to care for your faja, not really like surgery type thing, but she told me that with the faja, like, in order, like, me personally, like, I was washing my fajas, like I was dropping them off to laundry and just picking them up. But apparently if you keep the packaging that your faja comes in and you wash it, put it back in that packaging, and then put it in the freezer and then hang it up to dry, it actually does better with keeping the stretchiness and the firmness together, like intact, rather than it, you know, over time getting really loose and you have to either get it taken in or buy a whole new faja. So I didn't know that. I have bought 3 fajas since having surgery. Had I known that, I probably would have just invested in one good faja and gotten it taken in a couple of times. I'm down to a double extra small now, and I'm on the last hook with that. If I do need to go down a size smaller, I'm definitely gonna invest in just getting it taken in, because I didn't know that I could do that at first, and I also didn't know the trick about putting it in the bag. But yeah, those are 2 good things to know, because them fajas be costing, y'all, like, they be costing so much money. I've literally spent like almost $500 worth in fajas because I have 3, and I paid like $180. Yeah, they cost. So yeah, another thing that they don't tell you about surgery is how, maybe it was just me, I feel like my down there, like my kitty was swollen. Like, I don't know if it was because I was in a faja, I don't know what, but I feel like it was just protruding through the faja, and it was just the most uncomfortable feeling ever, because, you know, you can't really wear underwear with your faja. After a while, what I started to do was wear thongs. So I did wear thongs to just cover the front and put the faja over it, or I would put like a panty line or a pad there. But yeah, she was coming through the cracks, like, and it was so uncomfortable. So sometimes, like, I guess from it being so tight and enclosed, it does swell, and yeah, it ain't comfortable. It's not cute either. It's just the worst feeling ever. Okay, so this look is pretty gonna be like a simple look. Like I said, I ain't going nowhere, but yeah. Another thing that I had to kind of learn along the way was, like, a lot of people, hold on, I don't want to mess this up. So another thing that they don't really tell you about surgery is, for me personally, they don't, like, a lot of the times they say like the ideal amount of massages is 15 massages, but everyone's body is different. So for me personally, number 1, you have to make sure that where you're going to get your massages is A1. So with the package that I used, that I purchased with Goals, they gave me 10 complimentary massages that came in the package with Goals. I had no idea that my massages were supposed to be 45 minutes to an hour until I stopped getting my massages with goals. My massages with goals were literally about 15-20 minutes, and maybe 10 minutes was of me laying under the light. So because of that experience, when I did finally go to get a massage from somewhere else, I learned that I was developing fibrosis. So for those of y'all that don't know, fibrosis is pretty much when your abdomen starts getting hard because you either weren't drained properly or you still have some buildup in there that needs to be massaged out. So when I spent my entire 10 massages with goals, it wasn't really doing much for me because I still ended up getting fibrosis. So I ended up having to then purchase another massage package to work out my fibrosis, to work out the hard spots and the lumps. So a lot of my massages in the beginning weren't really to mold and sculpt and get help with the swelling. It was to get rid of the fibrosis that I was developing. A lot of it was more so in my, like near my belly button. It was really, really hard. Like you could literally poke it and feel like the hardness to it. So when they say 15 massages, it's not necessarily a limit on how many massages you can get because it depends on your body type. Some women develop fibrosis because they're not getting their massages, because their massages aren't being done correctly, they're not getting enough massages. It really just depends. So always be prepared to spend a little bit of extra money on your massages. I still get massages twice a week, every week, and it's like non-stop. Until I'm satisfied completely with the results, I still go and I still get my massages. That's just a commitment that I have to make for myself and my body. So always have some money to the side in terms of like for your massages, because that can be ongoing. I know women who are 1 year, 2 years post-op, and they're still getting massages. They're still doing treatments. It's not really a situation that you go into knowing like, okay, I was told that I need to do at least 10 massages. Make sure not to miss a massage the whole week because the first 2 weeks are crucial, blah, blah, blah. You might need more. So don't just think, all right, 10, 15 massages, I'm good, because you might not be good 9 times out of 10. You might need more. I still get my massages, like I said. Everybody's situation is a little different, but always have some type of extra cushion for extra massages because you just never know. But yeah, I hope this information is very informative for you guys. I feel like I've been getting a lot of positive feedback on my videos in terms of like how informative they've been and stuff, and I really be digging it. And y'all's compliments about how I look is so motivating, because I was getting, first of all, I was so hesitant. Like I had surgery in February. That content was filmed, edited, and ready to go since like March, and I recently just dropped it. So it's like I was so nervous to put myself out on YouTube about this surgery, because I was just like, I don't know, like, you know what I mean? But I don't know, like the feedback that I've been getting, all of the compliments is just so bomb. Like you guys really have no idea how y'all be making me just light up. Every morning I get up, I see like a new comment saying, oh my gosh, your results are beautiful, you know, you are so sweet, all types of stuff. Y'all be making me feel so special. So special. If I could remember, I'm gonna link the stuff that I use on my face in the description box for y'all, if I could remember, because yeah, I don't know if I want to do a lip liner. I think I'm just gonna do my go-to, y'all. So I usually just use like the Fenty Beauty, and I just do the top lid to give it some color. I really don't be liking to put nothing on my lips, just some gloss, but I do just for a little bit of color, and then I'll add thin wax. I'm like down to nothing, but yeah. But yeah, y'all, so that is like pretty much everything that I could tell you. I'm pretty sure there's stuff that I missed out in between, like me doing this whole get ready with me type thing. I'm very bad at doing these things because I can't do my makeup and talk at the same time, because I feel like I'm gonna lose my train of thought on what I'm saying while I'm trying to focus on what I'm doing. And yeah, so that usually happens, and y'all probably seen it happen in this video. But yeah, I don't know, like, it's just, this entire process is just literally a learning process. Like, you're gonna learn so much about yourself, how much patience you have with yourself, how much you are insecure, how much you're confident. Like, you're gonna learn so much about yourself throughout this whole process if you are getting surgery. So you guys, that wraps up today's video. I hope you guys completely enjoyed all of the gems that I dropped in terms of what they do not tell you about surgery. If there's something that you're inquiring about that I didn't answer in today's video, drop it in the comment section down below. I'll make sure I answer it. Most importantly, if you're not part of gang, I don't know what you're still doing here. If you're still not part of gang, hit that red subscribe button and do me a favor, turn on your post notifications and give me a comment in the comment section down below to let me know that you became a part of the gang. All right, because I'm gonna be dropping a lot more content that you guys are gonna be rocking with, especially for this. Like, I have been loving all of the BBL content, like, who doesn't? But yes, I'm gonna be posting a lot more content. I'm actually trying to test out the theory of whether or not Fashion Nova has the best jeans for BBLs, so stay tuned for that content. I'm really excited to film that. But yeah, y'all, definitely please stay tuned. Make sure y'all those post notifications is turned on, and definitely make sure y'all subscribe. I can't wait to see y'all in my next video really soon. Bye guys.